morning, Dirtfish Rally friends. It's Friday morning here in Estonia, and look at this, it's a glorious morning. The sun is out, the spectators are out in numbers. There's a wonderful atmosphere out around the stages. It really is good to see so many people. I tell you what wasn't so good was seeing so many people in the services this morning. I had to wait 15 minutes for my coffee. Oh my goodness me. Wasn't great, but we got one eventually. Yeah, a glorious morning. Little bit of cloud around. We may get the odd shower out there this morning. Look at it. This guy's going to have a lovely view. This guy up here, look. This Elliot in his little light aircraft. I don't know if you can see that. He'll have a lovely view of things, won't he? As he heads towards the stages. You better watch out for the helicopter. Little bit of light cloud around, maybe the odd shower. Not too hot this morning either. Around about 17, 18 degrees, may get up to 21, 22 degrees by this afternoon. 7 stages ahead of us as well today. 133 kilometres. The opening 2 are the tricky ones, and I think it was the first or the second one last year that Kalle Rovanperä here absolutely smashed the opposition on. It was an incredible time, but they're tricky, these 2 opening stages, aren't they, Kalle? They're a little bit different, these 2. They need a slightly different approach.
Yeah, they are, especially the first one now. It's really, really technical. In the forest, really narrow, cannot see much. Proper stage.
My memory goes as I get a little older, but it was the first one. Was it last year where you set an incredible time? You were miles quicker than anyone, or maybe the second stage last year?
No, it was this stage, 21.
2 years ago?
Well, when it was first time on the rally, Saturday morning.
That's absolutely right. So it's something you like about it. Best of luck to the Kalle. Listen, what do you think about the road conditions out there? It has been a bit damp recently. That's maybe going to help you a little bit?
Yeah, I hope so. It's a bit damp still in the forest, hopefully. But could be a bit more. It's sunny now.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. Listen, he doesn't need much help, does he? He really is just the most exceptional driver. Joni just finishing off his tasks before they head into the stage. The co-drivers really have a very set routine that they go through. The drivers, well, they've got a little bit more flexibility in how they prepare in the mornings, but the co-drivers, tyre pressures, checking the radiator blanks, checking all of the boots secure, the bonnet secure, all of those things. Co-drivers have got quite a lot to do. Now, let's wander back down the line. Elfyn Evans, second on the roads. He loves this rally. Elfyn, just very, very quick words. These 2 stages this morning, really challenging, aren't they? The technical, probably the most technical of the rally.
Yeah, I would say so. Especially this first one, very, very blind, but still quite fast. Nice start.
Do you like these type of stages? You know, the 2 this morning. I know the others you really like, but these 2, do you like them?
No, I like them, but it's not super straightforward. Let's say it's challenging, but same for everyone.
Best of luck, Elfyn. Thank you for talking to us. In the mornings we always respect the drivers, and sometimes Elfyn, he finds he needs to focus. He has that routine. Elfyn's routine very much involves, making sure the windscreen is absolutely spotless. He cleans. He just finds a bit of time to himself, and we respect that, and we really appreciate when we get the chance to talk to him. Tanak supporters everywhere, but he's gone miles away. Look where he is. He's way, way, way back down the line there. It's tough. We see this when, Sébastien Loeb, Sébastien Ogier are in France, Dani Sordo in Spain. When you go to your home rally, there's an intense interest from the fans, and it's to be expected. And you know what? It's great. It's great to see the fans getting behind their local heroes, but it can be at times a little bit overwhelming for the drivers. They want a little bit of time to themselves. They want time to focus and to concentrate on the job in hand. So, Oitz is taking the opportunity to get a little bit of solitude away from the car. But we'll have a quick word with Martin. Martin, a very good morning to you. Obviously, big disappointments, but you won the opening stage last night. What is the plan now for the rest of the weekend?
I don't know. It's quite empty inside, but on the other hand, we have this great opportunity to drive these amazing cars in this nice road, so we just need to enjoy it.
Great stuff. Best of luck today. Quite empty. You can understand that, can't you? 5-minute penalty for that engine change after shakedown yesterday, and my goodness me, if Ott Tanak finishes less than 5 minutes behind the leader of this rally on Sunday, that would be a very bittersweet feeling, wouldn't it? Now, look at this, wonderful. The Ott Tanak fans everywhere, they really are everywhere. Flags everywhere. This is a big beast of a machine. This is It's an American thing, isn't it? You can hear that engine. Listen to this. Is it in neutral? Is it in neutral, sir? Can I blip the throttle? Can I press the throttle? Oh, that does it for me. That really does it for me at this time of the morning. Back with you in a second, folks. We are heading up there to catch up with one or two more of our drivers. See you soon. Bye. Well, do you know what? Oit Tanak might be the warrior, but I'm the athlete. That was a sprint. And look, I'm hardly out of breath. You'd never know, would you? You'd really never know. I'd sprinted all the way from down there to here. I mean, that's got to be all of what? 70 metres? I managed it. Right, here we go. Listen, this man here, Esa-Pekka Lappi, in the rejuvenated Hyundai, my favourite, potentially for the win this weekend. Best form of his life, finding some extra out of this car during the testing. A very good morning, EP. These two opening stages are quite challenging though, aren't they? Very different from the other stages of the rally.
Yeah, I think this one, the stage 2, is the most trickiest of the rally. It's a lot of narrow forest corners, hidden corners, which you can't see where they start to turn. You cannot see the apex as well, so really tricky.
So is it a different approach for these stages then? Is this kind of get through and see where you lie at the end of the two?
I'm afraid we will be 15 seconds behind if you start like this. So for sure you need to drive this already. But I don't really expect that we're gonna do the fastest time. But at least I want to be closer than last year's.
Oh yes. I expect him to be closer indeed. As he said, maybe not the quickest time. We'll wait and see what the road cleaning effect is like in there. Let's have a quick word with Yanni Ferm. We haven't talked to him for a little while. Yanni, a very good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you keeping these days?
Fine, very fine. Thank you.
How's the fitness levels? Last time I talked to you, we talked about my fitness regime, and you didn't really have any tips for me.
No, you should ask somebody else.
But you're feeling good though?
Yeah, I feel good.
And looking good. This rally, from a co-driver's perspective, is it one you can enjoy?
Yeah, for sure, some parts of it, but it's one of for the Finnish and Scandinavian people, this is one of the fastest rallies. So in a way, you are more or less used to it, if you can used to it. But the speed is amazing over here.
In terms of the number of notes for a rally like this, say compared to Sardinia, is it half the number of notes? Is it a quarter? What is it roughly? Would you say in terms of the notebooks that you use, the pages per stage?
Yeah, but over here, the pages per stage is roughly 1 kilometer, one page.
Right.
One page, and in Sardinia is 600-700 meters per page.
Wow.
So
twice as much in Sardinia.
nearly twice as much.
Wow, that's incredible. But it doesn't mean you're any less busy. Best of luck. We'll let you head
Cheers.
on.
Thank
There
you.
we are. Fewer notes, but my goodness me, these boys absolutely have to be on it. You've got to be calling those notes at precisely the right time. Do you know what I noticed last night? I was at the start of the opening stage last night. Have a look, Taka-san just checking through the little notes that he makes before the start of every stage. Just before, while we're on the start line, Taka-san taking the notebook from Aaron, just reading through the first, I don't know, maybe first page. Last night on the start line, Taka-san, just saying, is that something you do every stage? You just, before, with a minute to go, you just read the first few notes?
Yeah, basically I do it every time like this, and kind of routine walk always the same.
Yeah. And that's so important, isn't it, to have a routine that you feel comfortable with?
Yeah, exactly. To make it not too nervous and to make like natural feeling and to do start every single time same thing. So, yeah.
And not too nervous this morning. Looking forward to today.
Half and half. Yeah, it's nice to be half and half always.
Yeah.
Not be each side like. Yeah.
No, you can't be complacent. That's absolutely right. Taka-san, best of luck today. Aaron Johnson again. Here we talk about this, the co-drivers doing the job. Do you all use the same pressure gauge? Is this, yeah?
Pretty much.
Is that a standard issue pressure
I think
gauge?
it's a French thing, so we all adopted it.
Now, would you bring two of those out with you
Yes,
each day?
always, just in case.
It's a bit like, oh, actually, you only have one watch, though.
One watch.
A
I
lot
have the
of,
second one in the bag, but not on.
there you go. A lot of co-drivers will wear two watches. Look, Nick Gilso with two watches on. A lot of them will wear two, and that again is just in case one goes wrong. Pierre-Louis Loubet. Let's see how he can get on today. Talking a little bit about road position, Pierre-Louis. maybe not such an advantage here because of the damp conditions that we've seen the last few days.
Yeah, for sure, but it's always a bit better, I think. It's not like I said previously on a dry rally like in Mexico or Portugal this year, but still it's okay. It's quite similar today for everybody. So.
And how are you feeling? How's your confidence with the car?
We will see. On this type of rally I struggled quite a lot last year, so I hope I did a good progress and try to do a good rally, and if I can have the pace like in Portugal or Sardinia, it will be nice.
Yeah, good luck today. There we are. Making progress, that is for sure. I think it was the final day on the. I think we opened with a little stage around the service park, and he hit a big rock there last year. It was a real shame. Apologies, by the way, if we're getting a little bit peaky with the sound. We have a standby mic, a bit like the drivers have. Co-drivers have standby watches. We have standby mics, and this is not my usual mic, I'd have to say. But hopefully, the sound is okay for this morning. The proper mic, the number one mic, big mic as we call him, will be back later. He's on his way. So, again, apologies if occasionally it gets a little bit loud and a little bit peaky with the sound. We're doing our best. Now, we talked about the Hyundais. I tell you who we haven't seen. Has he passed us? Thierry. Where's Thierry Neuville? Where is Thierry Neuville? Now, they can stop anywhere, guys. I mean, it's not. Sebastian Loeb would never, ever. He's gone, okay. Sebastian Loeb would never, ever stop in a line of cars like this in the day. He might do these days, but he never would. He would always find somewhere quiet on his own to get his thoughts. Good morning to you, Teemu Sunanen. A good start, obviously, last night. Feeling comfortable with today ahead of you? Because it's a challenging day, this, with the type of stages we've got.
Not really. I'm feeling comfortable when I know that I can win the rally and when I'm quite sure to win it. But for sure, this is going to be another challenge.
But you have a job to do, and you know the job you've got to do today and through the next few days, don't you?
Yeah, the job is to collect the kilometers and be third driver, but that's the pure fact that here it's just so difficult to drive carefully and still having some good pace because it's so flat out event.
It really is going to be flat out. Best of luck. It is wonderful to see you back in this car. Teemu Sunanen, once we get into stage 4 of the rally and then tomorrow's stages, he will feel a lot more comfortable because they're a lot faster, they're a lot more flowing stages that he will recognise more than perhaps these opening 2 underneath the trees technical stages that really are quite challenging. And for certainly Teemu, and perhaps to some degree for Pierre-Louis Loubet, it is just about getting through these opening 2 stages until you get out into the faster, more flowing stages that are more typical, if you like, of Rally Estonia. So, folks, we didn't catch up, sadly, with Thierry Neuville. He did park off somewhere else. So, folks, we're just about to head into this opening stage. In fact, I think Kalle Rovanperä will be in the opening stage by now. Lots to come today, folks. 133 kilometres, 7 stages. The opening 2, keep a very, very close eye on those. It's going to be a fascinating day out there. Zertfish.com, the place to be for all the action as it unfolds at Rally Estonia.